Hey guys, this is Nathan, and this is MUX Week 2. And this week we had to make a prototype and then test it on people. And so I'll first show you my prototype real quick, and I'll kind of talk about it during it. So there's two sides to this, but I only really tested the people on one side of it because the other side had pretty much the same stuff, just less. So this is the side that I did and basically handed it to them. And I had the fortunate chance of being able to basically guerrilla test people that will actually be using this app. They're the people I'm actually making this app for. So it's I got some very valuable feedback on it. So overall, this is how it's set up. It is relatively smoothly set up. It doesn't really have any problems of navigating too much. So overall, all the people I tested liked it. I tested, I think, 7 people. My goal was 10, but I didn't have time to test 3 more, or more so they didn't have time. So I only got 7 of them, but they were a nearly equal group of guys and girls, and they ranged from different grade groups, so that was great. And overall, it was positive. They all really liked the concept. They all really liked what I'm wanting to put into it, and they liked the navigation for the most part. The tasks, the majority of them they did find were easy to accomplish. There was one, and it was always the first one that I asked them to do. That was to send an alert right there. And it wasn't that it was difficult to do, it was just something where they didn't think it made perfect sense where I had it at. And so that was the pain point. And so this week what I'm going to be doing with it is I'm going to actually be implementing a button, I think right here, that is on all of the main tab pages. So it's always there for people to see. I'm also wanting to put in a log out button on the home right here so that you can get back to that first menu without problems. Mainly for debugging purposes is why I want to have that there. But it's not a bad idea to have anyways. Sorry about that. There's some painting going on in my house right now. So, that was primarily what it all was. I'll show you a little more in depth what I have here. So this is a home page, and you can see whatever current band is performing and whatever person's current assigned task is that. My app is for running a music competition that is done annually at the high school I graduated from a couple years ago, and it's the largest high school band competition in the state. We normally have 36 to 40 bands come, so we have to keep track of some 5,000 kids in that day. So this makes life a lot easier, hopefully. You're able to see your tasks, and it's pretty much generic words to describe what every spot will be. These two both have the same stuff, just a little bit different page right there. You can send an alert, have it so that you can see band members or members of people who are helping with the day. They'll all be logged into this, and you can see kind of their information, and then you have ways to contact them. I'm hoping to be able to make these work. I don't know if I will be. You then have a band schedule. You can see all the band information whenever you click on it, but also you'll see them actually chronologically right here. And then you have a map of the school, and I'm wanting to put annotations here and there to declare where different spots of the competition are. So like, here's primary parking lot, here's the field, stands, restrooms, concession stand, and then the various warm-up areas throughout the campus over here, and your equipment parking lots. it can get kind of messy sometimes, so I'm really wanting to be able to clarify those for people. What were the questions I asked? I primarily, relatively generic questions. What is your overall impression of the app? Was the brand distinguishable from other apps like it? How difficult was completing the uh, basic tasks? And were the navigation cues easy to interpret? What was confusing, if anything? Did this honestly seem like an app that somebody would use? So the answers I got for that was I also asked people for their names, emails, and their gender, just to kind of help me keep track of that. So out of 7 people, 6 of them said awesome. No, my bad. 5 of them said awesome, and then 2 of them said good for the overall impression. So they really liked it. All of them but one said it was distinguishable. One said kinda. What I got from that was I really didn't have a branding on here to clarify it from other apps, but there aren't any other apps that do what it does, so it's kind of one of those weird questions that didn't do much. How difficult was completing basic tasks? They all said easy, and they all said navigation cues were easy to interpret. And the 2 things that I got were confusing, if anything, were navigating was said by 2 people and organization was said by 1 person. And that all fell down to the send alert. That's where that came from. And all of them said that they would use it. They said absolutely. So I'm going to be in more contact with them to kind of help me get through with this. It was a huge success, I felt, and I'm really glad I'm getting a chance to do this. Anyways, I'm running out of battery, and I think that covers everything. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys very much. I look forward to talking to you all next week, and I hope this week goes well for you all of you. Bye.